there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 do. Subscribe if you're interested. Hey, we're going to do a random ranking today, but not just any random ranking. In prep for the Oscars, which are just around the corner, we are doing a Best Picture random ranking. That's right, I'm going to go to my Best Picture collection beside me over here and pick out three Best Picture winners, three Oscar Best Picture winners, and then rank those movies from most favorite to least favorite to most favorite. Is there an order there? I'll rank them here in the video, and if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so, and use whatever criteria you come up with. That's what I'm going to do. So let's get to picking some Best Picture winners. I'm going to pick one from over here, and then maybe one right here. They're not in a perfect chronological order, but somewhat. And then once I get closer to the Oscars, oh, something's happening there. What's going on? Okay, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, they're in. Once we get closer to the Oscars, I'm going to start picking maybe from the 90s and closer. That way, more people can participate, because I know a lot of people haven't seen a lot of the older Best Picture winners. So, all right, here we go. Okay, you know, I think I got this. Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. From Here to Eternity. This is a very famous scene right here. I mean, when you think of From Here to Eternity, you think of this. I feel like there were like posters made of that, and and available for purchase when I was in college. Like, for some reason, I remember seeing this on girls' dorm room walls. That I feel like am I inventing that memory right now? I don't know. I feel like I remember seeing this in the girls' dorms rooms. But yeah, we got Ernest Borgnine is in this, and Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, I believe this is where he won his Oscar, right? And Ernest Borgnine, I'm pretty sure he's like barely in it, but he like boxes in it. Am I right? It's been a while. I haven't seen this in probably, I think I've only seen it 3 times, and I haven't seen it since, gosh, I don't know, around when my wife and I got married. So our first couple years of marriage anyway. So it's been a while. But yeah, you know, I don't know. This one is good, but it's never been high on my list. It's more like you know this, you know the scene and all of that, but I don't know. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like maybe I need to watch it again now that I'm in my 30s. Okay, so next we have The Silence of the Lambs, and I mean, this is one of my favorite Best Picture winners of all time. So, you know, maybe this will be number 1 in my ranking. I don't know. My question is always, what do you think about Anthony Hopkins? He won Best Actor, but do you think he's a supporting actor? There's that question of screen time, because when you look at screen time, he's very much a supporting actor, but then when you think of his presence, mental presence, how he sort of hovers over everything, you're sort of always thinking about him in the movie. Does that turn him into a Best Actor? You know, that sort of thing. I think that's an interesting question to ask. Jodie Foster is great. I really love the opening credits. The title sequence kind of reminds me of Twin Peaks, I guess. I guess Twin Peaks reminds me of this. But yeah, just a great movie. One of my favorite Best Picture winners. Plus, I like that it's very genre. I like when Best Pictures are that way. Next, we have Mutiny on the Bounty. This movie has been remade quite a few times, and some of those remakes have also been nominated for Best Picture, which is something that we're dealing with. Here we have, like this Oscar season, we have All Quiet on the Western Front, which we also have All Quiet on the Western Front from, like, what was it, 1932? And we had that even not that long ago. What was it, just last year with West Side Story? You know, you have the original one from the 60s, and then you had Spielberg's version. Here we have our original film. Maybe there's probably one from even earlier, like a silent film or something. But here, in reference to those that were nominated, we have this one, and then I think there was, I don't know, like the Brando one. Maybe I think that one was nominated. Mel Gibson made one. I don't think his was nominated. Was it Mel Gibson? That sounded wrong all of a sudden. I think it was Mel Gibson. Yeah, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I've only seen this one and the Mel Gibson one, which now I'm like, is that Mel Gibson? And I haven't seen the Brando one. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the Brando one. Anyway, I like this. I think this guy does a good job here. I'm guessing, yeah, Charles Lofton. He is, you just don't want to be around him. He's very, very cruel and mean, and you understand why a mutiny happened, because it's just kind of like, hey, bud, shoo. But yeah, okay. And look, we got a nice snapper case. Snapper. Okay, so how are we going to rank these? I think I'm going to go Silence of the Lambs, number 1. And then I'm going to go Mutiny on the Bounty. And then I'm going to go From Here to Eternity. But I do feel like I need to rewatch From Here to Eternity because I don't know, I just feel like it might be something that I would be more into now. In my 30s for some reason. I feel like maybe my interest in it would be higher and stronger. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I need to give it another chance. Again, I think I've only seen it 2 or 3 times. I've seen it at the very least 2 times because I've gone through the Best Picture winners in chronological order, seeing every single one twice. Did that with a friend in college and then with my wife. And then, I just watch them sporadically. But this one, I don't know if I've watched it a 3rd time or not. Anyway, the Silence of the Lambs, Mutiny on the Bounty, and then From Here to Eternity. That's my ranking. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.